Hello, this is Sue Bates from Relationship Classroom, and I want to talk to you today about courtship versus hooking up. One of the first things to consider about this is, what do you want? Do you really want to just be dating a lot of people and just having sex and just hooking up? Or are you looking for a relationship, and a long-term relationship that involves intimacy? If you want a long-term relationship, it's so very important that you have a courtship. And a courtship means that you date for a while, you don't have sex the first night, you get to know each other. The guy really does pick you up at the door and takes you out and takes you on dates. And then you can do things for him too. You can make dinner for him. You can do special things also. But a courtship is you take some time to really get to know each other. And you have in your mind that eventually you're looking for a long-term relationship and you're dating this person to see if this is a good match for you. So you have to know first of all and be very clear, what do you want? And another thing that a lot of people don't understand is that women set the tone of relationships. There's a study in bars where we think that the men come over and pick us, but men don't come over and pick us unless it's sort of the weird guys that do that. But the regular men don't do that unless they're getting some eye contact and they're getting a little smile and they're getting an invitation that you might be interested. So women have a lot of power in the relationship, and what I've seen from working with couples and women for 34 years is that women don't really understand this and that they really go into a relationship way too quickly. And another thing to consider is that if you're ready for marriage, if you're not ready for marriage, then go ahead and court anyway, because there are certain stages of a relationship, and these stages apply to everybody. Sometimes people hook up on the first date and then they never leave each other and they're together for the rest of their life. But usually this doesn't happen. And I'm going to be talking further later on about the stages of relationships. But to answer your question, courtship versus hooking up, if you want a good relationship, if you want a loving, kind, committed relationship and intimacy, then you need to have a courtship. And women, you need to insist on it. And men, you need to show up and make sure that that's what you do in your relationship. Because how you start a relationship says everything about how the relationship goes. So this is Sue Bates from Relationship Classroom. I would love for you to join my program. Just sign up in the box, I forget which site it is, for my free report, and you'll be on my email list. And what I'm going to be doing every week is, after I do the blog post, I'm going to be giving lots of homework. I'm going to be suggesting books to read. I'm going to have handouts for you to do, so be sure and sign up for that. And I also want to know, what do you think? So be sure and leave your comments below. I want to hear what your experiences in courtship has been versus hooking up and what you think about this. Don't let relationships just drive you crazy. Learn what you need to do to navigate it. And thanks for listening today. This is Sue Bates from Relationship Classroom.